For a quick disclaimer, this is nothing against the artist. I know the artists are very good and doing their best. I say this is only against VCard specifically. Thank you. Hey man, I'm about to get into this new card game called VCard. Oh, you mean Vanguard? No. VCard. The hell is VCard? Why are you trying to take my virginity for? Hi there, I assume you have seen the title of my video, and yes, I have a firm belief that VCard will fail in a real game setting with other card games. Let me explain. As a card game player myself who read through the rules and took a deep look of it, I noticed there were very obvious flaws with the gameplay, how the prize cards are delivered, and how this will even survive in a thriving card game environment. Also, let's not beat around the bush here. VCard? I think they were definitely a lot better names than that. Let's be for real here. Maybe ask yourself, who the heck is this guy? Over here bashing my VTuber, content creator, $90+ booster box bundle I just got. Hi, I'm Ruleset. I've been playing card games for 5 years now, including Shadowverse, Magic, Yu-Gi-Oh!, and I even tried Grand Archive. Hi, I play card games. So in this video, I'm going to break down each of its flaws, and you're welcome to correct me in the comments, of course. I'm willing to take any criticism here, but I'm just telling you how I see it. And for what I see it, it's got problems. I'm also going to be very brutally honest here. I'm going to give you the hard truth, just calling it how it is, so if that offends you, you're welcome to be offended. I am not against that.
Know your fucking place, trash!
So let's talk about the main issue here, the prizing. The prizing itself is Battle City rules. Ooh, I do love me some of that Kaiba Corporation money. Ooh. How it states is that the players, once they finish doing their thing, they put out their prize cards, and whoever loses just has the prize card. It doesn't say temporary, so I'm going to assume it is for the entire duration. So that brings up a whole myriad of problems. Like, say you're in a tournament, you lose, now you have an incomplete deck. Now what the heck do you do? And you can also say, it never states it's actually a deck card. Instead, it's a pre-designated prize card. Did you read the rules? Both players have a set prize pool in discard area. The loser of the round places their played cards in their prize pool, which is claimed by the victor of the game. The winner of a round places their played cards in their discard area. Nowhere does it say, oh, you can take your cards back, or oh, it's a temporary. This assumes this is forever, which is Battle City rules, and this is stupid. Because Magic did this, and Magic got rid of this because this is stupid. Because this is not okay. You spend $90 already just trying to get the packs, and you have to do a set prize amount, which could be a very rare card, and then you just don't got it anymore because, oop, you lost. So it's not like you could just give away like a throwaway comic card or just, oh, okay, just a comic card. I got like 20 of these in my binder. Who cares? No, these are more than likely going to be high rarity cards they're going to be offering up in tournament settings. And then if you lose, you have an incomplete deck and you lost out on your favorite Shy Lily Bow card because, oop, I lose. I guess I'm just don't got it anymore. Have fun with that. Also, speaking of the rules, was there no tutorial person out there? You couldn't even bring Shy Lily, Big Man, Techie, or even Bow just to like record a how-to video for all the new players? Like, I'm a visual learner myself, and I like reading the rules visually so I can see it played out. But if I have to read a whole list, I guarantee you I will not remember these rules. I think having that would at least be more new player friendly. That's just me.
Know your fucking place, trash!
Okay, now that I got through the rules section, let's talk about the art section, how it has its own share of problems. Take this card and this card, for example. The only real difference is that it's more full art, which is not really a definitive upgrade, because you would rather take something like a promotional art or an alternate art that makes it stand out a little bit more, considering they're, I assume, to be the same card, but it's only a small noticeable difference, which isn't a lot to compensate for that little small change. I think you could definitely do a lot more for it. Also, the difference between the 8 power and the 9 power cards it's actually a negative, because the 8 power has effects that help you push towards you winning that round, but the 9 power is just more zoomed in art that just has lore text on it, so they eventually becomes 1 more power vanillas, which is also not good. Okay, let's talk about the Guardians and Shields, for example. I don't know who allowed the Guardians and Shields to be the exact same art, but just throw an electric symbol on it, just throw a forest symbol on it, just throw a water symbol on it. I think you have a lot more budget to, instead of using the exact same art, to use different art. Pokemon does this, and they've been doing this for years. You're not Pokemon, but you could at least do a lot more than just using the same art and just replacing one part of the art and just replacing the background. You are better than this. I think that's definitely my biggest gripe when it comes to VCard, when it comes to the art side. Definitely just like the reused art and how it could come up as like really lazy. I think you could definitely do a lot better. Now we could talk about the gameplay, and here's the real meat and potatoes and why I do not have any faith when it comes to VCard.
Know your fucking place, trash.
Alright, let's talk about the biggest one, the element system. I want you to tell me what differentiates the elements from each other aside from the VTubers and content creators that appear in it. Like, let's take Shadowverse for example. You got Forest Craft that does big combos, you got Shadowcraft that uses their shadows, you got Portal Craft which activates Resonance and all that. What do these elements do that makes them different from each other rather than, oh, Bao's in the blue class, so I'm gonna pick her, or Monarch's in the blue class, I wanna pick her, or Fifi's in the red class, I'm gonna pick her. There's nothing that differentiates them from each other rather than, oh, that VTuber's in there, I wanna play that class. So for example, look at Fifi, Juniper, Bao, and Doki. These all have the same effects where if you lost the last round, gain +1 power this round. These could have been set as like neutral cards, but because they're class specific, there's no identity to them. The other biggest thing about the element system is how it interacts with the mascots. So the first one is that it just gives a little power boost, and that's like, okay, that's fair. It's a little tight matchup. You get a little power boost. It's not significant or nor insignificant. It's kind of like whatever. The biggest thing is that the whole point of the whole, if your mascot is weak to this other mascot, it basically destroys it for free. So if you play like a mono deck where you have an only fire deck and you're losing to the water deck, then you basically almost lose on the spot because of how that rule works where your mascots get auto destroyed by them just playing their own mascot. That's kind of messed up. Also, I want you to tell me between the key difference between Power 9 cards and Power 10 cards. Because from what I see, they are vanillas, which do the exact same effect. Okay, then why are they in the game? Oh, I think I know exactly why. They wanted to sell the art. Ah, that's why. They wanted to sell the art. If I'm wrong, I'm wrong. But these do the exact same effect. They just have one more number and they have alternate art. At least they gave them alternate art, but come on now. So the battle phase state that you need to play at least one card or you lose the round on the spot. Okay, but that removes the bluffing aspect because you don't have the option to save your cards for the next round. Like, I have a kind of a bad hand. Maybe I should skip this round. Oh, I auto lose. Well, screw me, I guess. You need to play something, and you're honestly dumping out resources because of it. It's just stack the bigger numbers and keep playing until you run out of resources, and I guess I just lose because I ran out of resources. In comparison, let's take Gwent, where it has a similar system, but you don't auto lose if you don't play your cards for that round. But as a result, the drawing system for VCard kind of defeats the point of having a similar system to where you don't auto lose your rounds if you don't play anything. So it's kind of like, well, what now? There's also this really weird thing with their card balancing where specific cards only work against specific VTubers, either good or bad, and that's really, really weird. Here, let's take Harpoo, one of the support cards. -3 power level to any Shy Lily card. I don't know who has this vendetta against Shy Lily, but freaking salutes for Shy Lily, man. She got a counter card played against her, and that's just messed up. Like, if this game had archetypes, it could say, oh, to any seafaring VTuber. So it could go against, like, Monarch or any type of water-based decks. But this is specifically against Shy Lily. So this card is either super niche that you never see it, or this is a almost, I wouldn't say a meta-defying card, but it's a card you can slot into anything if it's like a Shy Lily meta, presumably, and that's really not healthy. Also, here's another example. Let's take Happiness-chan and Cyanide-chan. Happiness-chan, nice Pot of Greed. Cyanide-chan, nice Delinquent Duo, and you could play both at the same turn if it's a part of your hand. That is not good. There's a reason Pot of Greed and Delinquent Duo are banned from Yu-Gi-Oh! And any draw type cards are severely limited. But you know what? Why not have both? I hope you have fun with that. But yeah, here's what I think is like the biggest things they need to address if they even want to make a functional game. One, an archetype identity. There's nothing separating the colors from each other. There's no personality rather than just slapping VTuber names and art onto the archetype. You know what? She's part of the water class. I don't know. She's just gonna do everything that every other class does. There we go. Give me some identity. The second one is battle revamping. Big stick versus bigger number doesn't really leave a lot of room for strategy, especially when you're forced to play a turn, otherwise you just automatically lose that round. And the biggest one for number 3 is card balancing. Did anyone really review these cards and think, these cards will do all the exact same effects for each class? Yeah, these work, or hey, you know what, Delinquent do it and Pot are great at the same turn? Yeah, that seems fair. These 8 power effects don't do anything because you get at max like 9 power. So if your opponent just plays at 10 power, you gotta burn more resources just to win that round. And including the whole counterplay card that only Shy Lily has, while there's a -3 to anybody. It's just like that's really weird to get specifically Shy Lily. Am I crazy for that? So the game is unbalanced, there's no archetype differentials, every card does the exact same thing, the battle phase is messed up, and no arts really differentiate themselves either. This is a problem that needs to be addressed immediately, or this game is going to fail. Anyway, I think I got my card game rant out of the way. Let me know what you think in the comments, like and subscribe. I'm gonna go do other stuff. See ya.